What up, YouTube? You've been clamoring in the comments for more King of the Castle. What an alliteration. I can't believe I went for that. For more King of the Castle gameplay. We have done 3 total runs. In one of them, the Grandies won. In one of them, the Patricians won. And in one of them, let's just say there's a new king in town. Or really, there's a new queen in town because my daughter, Queen Stanzy II, finally won a round. We will be continuing this 3rd one because the winner of this, if it's not me, will be a brand new color, the first of their name, and we can have a final Super Bowl. The Grandies of the South versus the Patricians of the Coast, and the winner between the Barons, the Counts, and the Patricians again. Did I fuck something up? Counts, Barons. Shouldn't the Chiefs be the 3rd team? Am I losing my mind? No, Chiefs won. No, the Chiefs definitely won. Yeah, chat, you baited me into thinking this. One of these will be a first-time winner. Yeah. Yellow and blue have won, the Cub Scout colors. Okay, so we're going to continue on from here, and we're going to play the video game. Very, very good stuff. I've never continued a run, so this will be interesting. If you want to play, maybe you were watching on YouTube, all you have to do is go to my Twitch stream, twitch.tv/Stanz. And when you're on this screen, you'll just do !join, and then any kind of pronouns that you would like to be called. He, him, she, they, none. You can do whatever you like. So get in. The teams will be auto-balanced, and if you don't make it for this screen, you can still join halfway through. Get in, get in. You should also see an extension on my screen. If you don't, refresh. You're a Baron again? Ooh, hate to lose twice. You're a Count of the East? The Counts, actually, that makes sense for the Veil. Because they're like emo kids. They're like gonna wear their eye makeup and try and summon a demon with a Ouija board. Are we coordinating on Discord? Yes. There are channels in Discord. You can coordinate with your teammates. It's discord.gg/Stanz. I'll also put a link in the chat right now. And if you're watching on the gaming channel, join the Discord. There's other people who want to just like hang out, talk about games, play games, talk about motorsport, talk about movies, talk about hit TV show Glee. Seems to be all I'm doing lately. Demon time is cometh. Plot. All right, we'll wait a couple more seconds for people to get in, and then we'll get rolling here. 60 on each team is pretty good. Oh, and the last thing. If you get assigned to one of these teams, the Barons, the Counts, or the Patricians, I humbly ask you to change your name in Discord to the color of your team. You can change it back after. It makes it a lot more fun to watch when you see like purple spamming something, green spamming something, red spamming something. How do you know which you're on? The extension should tell you. Sorry, in chat. Sorry, what did I say? In chat. In Twitch chat. In Twitch chat. Did I say on YouTube? I'm spilling the beans about my YouTube deal. You're a different team as last time? That's okay. You didn't win last time. Oh, I said Discord? Change your name color in Discord too, brother. Change your name color everywhere. How do you see the extension? It should just be literally on the stream. It should just be like somewhere around here. Like look around and then click on it. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we will begin, but you can join as we go. Let's go. I've never done a 2nd generation run. Here we go. Oh, damn, the Barons are fucking powerful. Oh, no. Oh, no. Wait, 17, 20. They have a lot of juice here. And Defiance starts there. Okay, this is fine. I think that there's a possibility there could be a comeback. 10 trade. What I learned from my run last time was that a good king or queen wants their regions to be prosperous. And the more prosperous they are, the higher likelihood for me to high roll during the skill checks. So I don't actually want to keep you dumb and poor. As I said many times, I want to keep you rich and drunk. I want to keep you high on fucking ketamine. I want you guys going to Burning Man and coming away changed people because you live in this country. You know what I'm saying. Let's go to the Coronation. Your Majesty, it was an honor to serve your father, but now it's time to wear the crown. As is tradition, the council will decide what happens at your coronation. Should I get changed into my waterproof robes then? Because they dunked her dad. It may be for the best. Shall we call the nobles in? Let's do it. Here is your first chance to play the game with me, chat. You are going to be voting on which one of these you want. You can host a lavish parade with jugglers and fountains of wine, lower the royal treasury, but increase the realm's stability. You can force the commoners to swear a blood oath, raises authority but lowers stability, throw the queen in the river, raises stability, lowers authority, or troops shall bear the queen through the streets atop a shield, raises the military and lowers authority. Ladies and gentlemen, start your votes. C is tradition. I feel like you've thrown me into the river every single time. I'm a bit of a river Andy. And I don't mind it. Let's raise stability. We love a stable nation, especially now that we have universal basic income. All right, this one's a runaway. Not purples. I feel like purples are not united. What are you guys doing here? And reds. Green is the only team that's semi-strong together. Perfect impression. It is decided the queen will be thrown in the river. Stability is now steady, and the authority is now credible. And so it begins. The nobles pick you up and carry you out to the Treadwater River, hurling you into the shallow water with a cheer. When you climb back up the bank, soaking wet, the Chancellor steps forward and places the crown upon your head. Is it your imagination, or are some of the nobles stifling giggles? Discord.gg/Stanz, or !Discord in chat. Down with imperialism and monarchies? No, we've talked about this so many times. A benevolent dictator is the greatest thing you can have. I am Dr. Manhattan, and I am going to make sure that nothing bad happens to you. Council introduction. How do you win? You want your team to aspire to the throne. And there's different ways you can win that you will be told. Now that you're queen, your first duty is to meet with the Council of Nobles. Let me introduce myself to the Count of the East. An honor to finally make your acquaintance, Your Majesty. I was dismayed to hear of your father's passing, says Count Leonidas 97. Let me introduce myself to the patricians. Ah, sunny day. A pleasure, your esteemed highness. I hope to see our kingdom prosper and grow wealthy under your reign. Cool haircut. Hail and well met, my liege. Under your leadership, we'll whip this kingdom into shape. All right, kicks. The council hall immediately fills with raised voices as the nobles argue. Is this what my father fought so hard for? Yeah, it's a goated country. Path to victory. Your Majesty, you have some big boots to fill, and with your father out of the picture, the nobles will be looking for any opportunity to replace you. When you die, how do you hope the kingdom will remember you? Interesting. Interesting. We have a lot of trading Andes, which could be good. Maybe I want goal of trade. This is golden age shit right here. We've also got stability. For lore purposes, how did I lose my eye? Don't like to talk about it. What should my goal be? It shouldn't be, man, faith is kind of juice. Definitely not military. I think it's stability or trade. If she's the mother of the nation, then she'd give birth to the country. Wow. What a funny comment. Let's do trade. I feel like this is a group that is down with trade. Look at everyone already has some trade. The treasury is good. Let's use our money to make money. A lofty goal indeed. I suggest over the next few years you focus on improving the kingdom's overall trade as much as possible. Once you have an heir, I'll return to discuss how your ambition is progressing. Good luck, Your Majesty. Don't say we all came out of Stanz' queenacy. Come on. Some guy with a laptop, thank you for the 25 months. Thank you everyone for the subs. All right, we end our season and meet with some treason. When have the barons of the marsh backed down from a fight? Never. I know you'll do whatever it takes to put me, Rupert, your rightful king, on the throne. What scheme should the barons pursue to overthrow the new queen and place their preferred claimant Rupert on the throne? You have 3 options, Reds. Only Reds can vote here. A, subterfuge, lower stability. B, intimidation, raise others' defiance. Or C, propaganda, also lower stability. Not a lot of options. Feels like you're propagandists. And I've got a proposition for you. Keep the trade high and stability can go wherever you want it. Reds. Think about... Oh, wait! Reds are a nation not united. What is happening here? This is within 6 votes, 5 votes? We'll keep the voting open. Oh. There's still like 30 more of you that can vote, by the way, Reds. I know that. I saw you all sign up. But with no more votes coming in, it seems like they'll go with propaganda instead of intimidation. That was low red voter turnout. So true. It's like the youth vote in America. All right, the barons are going for propaganda. The barons plan to persuade the population that only a charismatic general can protect them. First, the common folk must be afraid. To advance their scheme, the barons must lower stability to 4 or less in 3 seasons. Ooh, that's a lot of stability to lower. But you have 3 seasons to do it, my friends. It's a lot of seasons. How about the counts of Marcella? My fellow counts, in ancient times, the East was its own proud kingdom. Oh, purple are the proud boys? Oh, I would hate to be purple right now. We can bring back those days of glory, but not while the false Queen Stanzi II wears the crown. What scheme should the counts pursue to overthrow the new queen? A, doppelganger, lowest defiance. B, ascension, lower own faith, interesting. Or C, possession, lower own defiance. Ferb, they give the 20 months. 20 months is low-key crazy. It is low-key crazy, but it's made less crazy by the fact that some guy with a laptop just hit with a 25-monther right before you. 20 months low-key crazy, 25 months high-key crazy. Get your votes in. Lowering own faith. Lowering own faith is good. A classic ascension, summon the demon situation. Very nice. The counts plan to induct the queen into their secret cult and offer her immortality in exchange for the throne. Wait, that's goated. Wait, this seems like a win for both of us. I get immortality and I get to be in a secret cult, eyes wide shut style, just fucking and sucking everywhere. I might actually be part of Team Perp. I might be a proud boy. To advance their scheme, the counts must lower their faith to 4 in less than 3 seasons. Or less than 3 seasons, sorry. Their faith is already 5. That's not hard at all. Wow, that's easy. Very easy. Fellow patricians of the coast, my claim to the throne is far more legitimate than that of Queen Stanzi II. Something must be done. All right, your options are A, monopoly, raise own trade. It's at 6, you can get there. B, conspiracy, lower treasury. I will give you a little hint. This seemed very hard for greens last time because I just didn't spend. Or C, lower authority, but you can still pick it. I'm down. I mean, I'm down for you guys to pick whatever you want. C, lower authority, which is only 5. If you're watching, you're in chat, and you want to play, !join, and then your pronouns, and you will get assigned to a team. You'll be a baron, a count, or a patrician. But no matter what team you're on, you'll be the scum of the earth to me. All right, C, lower authority. I respect it. How long have I been playing? This run, we've only been playing for about 10 minutes. Super early on. There we go. They picked lower authority. All right, I respect it. The patricians plan to turn the throne into a commodity that can be bought and sold at will. First, they must ensure that the rule of law is crumbling. I have a mustache hair that came loose or something. To advance their scheme, the patricians must lower authority to 4 or less in 3 seasons. Bad pick, it's over. It's never over in this game. There's lots of comeback potential. All right, here we go. Reds, your goal is to lower the kingdom's stability. Greens, your goal is to lower the kingdom's authority. And purples, your goal is to lower your own faith. Very cool. Let's end the season. Oh, a mysterious ship? Is there a chance I can get back to my fishy prince? Red might want to try to rebel. They only have 5 military, so it's not that strong. Your Majesty, a shipwreck has appeared on the edge of my estate. And it's not even from the March. Its name is the Petronella, and it bears a coastal flag. That vessel went missing, hey, it's Roguesy, a few months back. We feared she was lost at sea. Well, she's been found on land, right on top of my favorite picnic spot. My common folk discovered only one survivor on board, a coastal sailor. He claims to remember nothing of what happened. Ugh, my head's killing me. Has been ever since I woke up. So what happened to you? I swear I didn't do anything. Last I remember we were sailing along coastal waters. Then, nothing. CrossXA, thank you for the prime. This poor soul needs looking after. We must care for him in one of our monasteries. No, we must interrogate him further. I must know why the ship is on my land. All right, your options are A, send a sailor to the monastery to convalesce in peace. B, pay a scholar to help him recover his memory. C, the Baron should hire adventurers to investigate the wreck. Or D, leave the sailor to recover alone and the wreck to molder away. What do I want here? I would honestly love C. Or A. Or B is not the worst thing in the world. D is also fine. Wait, all these are good. Wait, are all these juicy? Let's just start the vote. Who needs a veto here? I'm in there. Like swimwear, baby. Let's go. The queen loves these. Oh, purple's early on going for B. Red's going for C. Green's maybe going to be the kingmaker. The royal treasury will drop to 3,000, but defiance will lower. No chance of a rebellion in this realm. Which is good. Considering two of the groups are trying to lower authority and stability respectively, having low defiance means that we shouldn't have to fend off an invasion by these fuckers. Voting is closed. A scholar from Quail University quickly arrives. She checks the sailor's throat, pokes and prods his head with calipers, and makes him inhale a foul-smelling vapor. This is the most serious case of memory loss I've seen in a long time. Technically, this man should be a gibbering mess on the floor. Hey, I'm walking here. Your Majesty, I need more time to handle this. He's vaping. He's got popcorn lung, just like we talked about earlier. Okay, let's do a risky wager. You can still join. Yes, exclamation point join. Shrink cam slightly. You got it. It blocks top choice. That should be better. Hold on to your masks. Oh, I missed what he said. We bet our life savings on a boat race around the coast, and I am sure to win the day. So sure, in fact, that I petitioned the council to officially sponsor my voyage. Cube fan, thank you for the 4 months. What kind of boat will you have? My best trireme. It's tiny, but that's the point. It'll nip around all those deadly reefs. He's talking rubbish, Your Grace. My nimble Strug will easily beat a Lumen's old boat, or my name's not Crush Force X. If you sponsor anyone, sponsor me. Oh, okay, there's just a chance to make money? Wait, but if I sponsor them, what if I lose money? I can sponsor both? What? This seems like ass. I don't want to sponsor both. That's going to slurp up all my shmun. Right? I can't have my shmun slurped. But if I get my shmun slurped, I get authority, which is kind of juice. Honestly? Let the people vote. Let the people vote. I believe in democracy as queen of this realm. I think that you should vote with your hearts on whatever you like. Greens obviously want D. Purples obviously want C. Red's going to be the tiebreaker, but they are split. Reds have been split consistently. They need a leader, someone to tell them how to vote, because right now their vote is going to waste. It is only 7 votes apart. C making a last-second surge. What'll happen? 6 votes apart? 4 votes apart? Oh my gosh, 5 votes? It's too close. A runoff? Hold. Reds with an almost perfect split. Greens and purples hating each other. All right, I think most of the votes have come in. D wins, but it's a close one. Holy. Why are barons voting for the patrician's goal? Ask the barons. I was doing my homework and only half paying attention and got pulled back in by slurping my shmun. If we put that on merch, will you buy it? Is slurping too naughty? Defiance is now grumbling. Defiance is now grumbling. Authority is now dubious. Now green has hit their goal. Red, you have helped them do this. How do you feel? Excitement builds as merchants and tourists flock to the starting town. Soon, both boats embark on their journey. They look very small and flimsy against the vast ocean backdrop. Your esteemed highness, I understand you elected not to sponsor the competitors, but surely you have a sense that one will outdo the other. Would you fancy a small wager? What sort of wager are we talking about? A mere trifle for you, I'm sure, your serene highness. Your wisdom is known by all, so naturally you'd have great fortune. I mean, I'd love to make a bet. Oh, marvelous. Then where shall you place your bet? Which guy said he would have the small-ass boat? I think Patrician Illumin. I think he's got it. A fascinating choice to sponsor neither, but bet on the result? Perhaps that shows your true opinion. How much would you like to bet? I mean, fucking get it twisted. 1,000 gold. 1,000 gold it is. Most excellent. You won't regret this. I couldn't do 5,000. It wouldn't let me. You return to the capital to await news of the race. Oh, I hope we win. Get it fucking twisted. I need this. I need this. My honor guard. As is tradition, each region offers a selection of elite guards. The counts with Knights of the Order of the Drowned Rose, the patricians with champion gladiators from the arena, and the barons offer a squad of battle-hardened veteran soldiers. Think carefully, your majesty. These guards' loyalties will be divided between you and their region. Of course, you could just hire foreign mercenaries. They'd be loyal to coin above all. I've made my decision. I think we need to select... Now, there's a reason I'm doing this. There's a reason that I'm picking the Eastern Knights. Because they have the highest defiance, which means we can raise this, lower this. They have a decent military, and honestly, green's already winning. So let's let the Eastern Knights get some juice. Let's just get them. Let's just get them there. Red is trying to rebel with 5 military. You and what army, you know? Purple will defend me because I've picked them. Because I've picked them. The knights arrive a few weeks later. They're all extremely pale and extremely polite. The commander introduces herself with a florid bow before reading out a poem she's written for the occasion. Red Rover, let Queen Stanzy come over. Okay, end the season. Oh, auction season. We start the auction. Everyone in chat who has joined a team has some money in their pocket. The top 2 funded buildings will be built. You can do things like raise authority to fuck over green. You can do things like lower stability to help red. You can raise stability, lower faith, lower authority to help green, or lower farming. I think A's looking kind of juice. We just take green out of the game, you know? I think if we don't want green to win, could make sense. Oof, right now we're definitely going to lower faith, lower stability. Lots of money being spent. Would green help fund B? Why would green help fund B? Green's already got their juice. That's a fact. Oh, red's saving their money? Interesting. Very interesting. Time is up. All right, we got 2 buildings built, a prison and an observatory. Very poignant if I think about it. We will be lowering stability and lowering faith. Lowering faith was Purple's goal. They are now achieving it. Oh, no. Oh, no. Dynasty event? What is this? Something new? Ever since you were a child, you've had strange urges. Oh, it's because the dad was a werewolf or whatever. Whenever you asked your father about them, he brushed it off. But now things have taken a turn for the worse. You've always had a love of rich meat. Not unusual for a royal, but now your hunger is insatiable. Your dreams have become vivid and disturbing. You're running through screams as your jaws bite beast and human alike. The council has noticed your lack of sleep. Your father never prepared you for this. Something must be done. Authority is now ineffective? Come on. What do I need to do? I need to raise authority. I'm going to find a local physician. That's the thing I'm going to do. I'm going to find a local physician. You send for a university-trained physician who goes through the usual remedies. She's helpful and kind, but nothing works. She refers you to a controversial professor at the university who specializes in the study of dreams and something he calls the apiary. He will speak with you soon. It's Jordan Peterson. He does a rat impression. All right, before we continue on, chat, I'm going to run an ad to get rid of pre-rolls, and I'm going to run to the bathroom because I finished my coffee, I finished my water. If you want to join and play, it's !join plus your pronouns. And if you want to subscribe and not see ads, that would also make me very happy. All you have to do is click on subscribe. Let's be right back. Woo! BRB. What up? Purple blazing with demons? You're a Zaza demon? You're AOC? Straight up? All right, let's get back into it. We have a couple options. We have finding a spouse and we have a delicious discovery. Let's start with a delicious discovery. How do you know which team you're in? The extension on screen should tell you after you join. All right. Word from the boat race, Your August Majesty. Count Crushforce X was sent a letter by Seagull. The race continues apace. Lord Patrician, Illumin, and I are neck and neck, but I'm sure I'll get ahead soon. The bad news is that although we brought lots of preserved cabbages with us, weevils have gotten into the barrels. If we're not careful, I'll starve. And my sailors will be hungry too. The good news is that we found this unfamiliar kelp that could be the answer to our prayers, but we don't know if it's poisonous. He asked for guidance on whether to use this seaweed for food. Ah. Oh, Okay, well, I'm going to veto funding an investigation because that seems cringe as fuck. And I want you to either eat it or not eat it. And both are funny to me. All right, you decide. Everyone in chat, should purples eat the seaweed or should they leave it alone? Oh, they want purples to eat the seaweed, I see. Weed. NGDE, thank you for the 11 months. They are. All right, well, this was a disgustingly crazy one. All right, well, I hope they get sick from it because I want the other team to win because I bet fat stacks on them. Hold. I hope Seaweed doesn't speed him up. Soon you hear from Crush Force X once more. Most pleasing. Damn it. The seaweed tastes oddly like meat, and after we figured out how to cook it properly, the sailors love it. It's become quite the delicacy. Why, I feel invigorated just writing about it. I've sent a shipment to the east so the counts can sell this new dish. Oh, trade going up is good for me. That's actually great. Crush Force X is in the lead. Don't worry, your serene highness. There's still plenty of time to go. Shit. They got the fucking Jaja, the specialty weed. Let us find a spouse. Your Majesty, it's important to find a spouse sooner rather than later. I'll take the liberty of finding eligible candidates. What's your preference? Men, women, or do you mind? I'll take anything that eats, sleeps, and fucks. Thank you, Your Majesty. I'll send out messengers to the most influential noble families in the kingdom. Let's see what they have to offer. Oh, easy season? No, the problem is you guys are winning. The barons strike a rich vein of iron ore in the hills, making 500 wealth. The other nobles gain 200 wealth. Okay, well, barons are looking pretty good. What should I do? They also saved money, so taxing them is kind of good. Patricians are rich, are they? I feel like the most rich is red. Yeah, patricians got some money. You know what? I'm an honest and kind queen. Let's just do a common tax. Let's not mess around with this. Let's be fair. Let's be very, very fair to everyone. That's what I would love to do. Mutiny! Let's get back to the race. Dramatic news from the boat race, Your August Majesty. Count Crush Force X sent a letter telling me everything. We beg for aid. My crew has turned against me. They're saying I'm working them too hard, and that there's no hope of getting ahead of Illumin, even though we're practically equal. Now they demand higher pay. They're threatening to throw me overboard. I beg for help. Every minute we argue, we lose time against Illumin. Blood and stars. We must step in. These sailors can't be allowed to disrupt the race like this. Really? Surely if Crush Force X can't lead his own crew, that's on him. Why should he get special treatment? Nasto, thank you for the 18 months. This has already hurt his chances of winning the bet. Why should he be punished further? Interesting. We can send Eastern troops to make them fall in line. The counts can send funds to pay off the mutineers to try and help the team, or we can let the mutiny resolve itself. I'm fine with all of these. I'm fine with all these. What are you gonna vote, huh? What are you gonna vote? Reds, purples, greens? Oh, a lot of people want the mutiny to resolve itself. Purples obviously want some money to have a chance to win the race. But no, green and red say absolutely not. We don't union bust here. Nope. Very nice. Let's see what happens. The counts are disgusted with the queen's decision. 4 defiance. But green's defiance goes down. This is all fine. We don't care about defiance too much. But in the end, Crush Force X bullies or Coles? How do you say that word? His crew into carrying on. Damn, they're actually running it. They're winning all these rolls. Still, he remains behind Illumin, and the race is nearly over. Cajoles? Got it. Cajoles, thank you. How about experimental research in the march? From Valeria? Your Majesty, I'm pleased to say that my research on that amnesiac sailor has borne fruit. The fellow who turned up on the Marcher estate? He's remembered his adventure. It only took him a bit of lead tincture, some fasting, a little bloodletting to clear his head. The Petronella came into contact with a wizard. No wonder the sailor didn't remember anything. He was addled by the wizard's powers. The ship will have magical residue clinging to it too. A most exciting phenomenon. Ooh, wait, you're saying this wreck is dangerous? Oh, immensely. Then it must be destroyed. No, it's vital that we investigate this phenomenon. We might never see its like again. We can destroy the wreck entirely, send scholars to investigate the ship, or ignore it. No need to stir things up. I'm fine with all of these. A lot of people want B. They want the wealth. Interesting. I'm also down with destroying the wreck. Kind of scary for any magical things to happen. No, this is almost a unanimous decision across the board. Even some purples have jumped ship. Pardon the pun. Let's see what happens. As soon as the university hears about this mysterious find, scholars scramble to join Valeria's team. The march's money increased. Quail University pays Baroness Analog a stipend for Valeria and her students to stay on her estate while they study. You wait for the results. Okay. And then finally, eligible options. Let's see who they found for me to marry. I found 3 potential matches for you. 1 eligible young candidate from each of the kingdom's 3 regions. Choose wisely, you'll be securing a powerful alliance. Yes, I know. The Chancellor leads you to the Great Hall where they've arranged 3 portraits on easels. For now, each is covered by a cloth. All right, let's meet him. They whisk away the cloth from the first portrait. This is Desdemona, the eldest daughter of the Eastern Peridilio dynasty. Forgive the snooty expression. I'm sure that's caused by an errant brushstroke. She's snooty. She had a laboratory installed in her castle and spends most of her time there conducting bizarre experiments. The other counts think she's mad because she treats the peasants far too nicely. She's an intriguing candidate. Don't say she a hoe. From the coast we have Marcel, the wealthy heir to noble patrician the Lone Wolfie's estate. I mean, just look at him. He's gorgeous. And apparently he's got a silver tongue too. His interests are typical of the coast. Money, 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 and making more of it. There was also a scandal recently where he was publicly critical of the church. Nothing came of it. I like the sound of him. I like money. I'm big into trade this run. And finally, we have the March's offering. Victor, scion of the prestigious Wonder bloodline. Timid of disposition. Not the kind that does well in the March, bless him. Perhaps the palace will suit them better. Like most of the barons, their great passion is hunting. No beast is safe from their crossbow. Also got into a fight with their local bishop a couple years back. Gave him a bloody nose. Sounds like a laugh. What do you think? Of course, by picking a candidate, you'll anger the other regions, but you'll gain a lifelong friend. This is an easy one for me. I am going to pick Marcel. Apparently, he's handsome, hung like a horse, and he likes money as much as I do. Marcel the Shell, get in here. From the coast, we have Marcel, the wealthy heir to noble patrician the Lone Wolfie's estate. Oh, I asked him to tell me about it. I've made my decision. I want Marcel. I want Marcel the Shell. Marcel equals incel. All right, perfect. Purples are kind of haters, but what are you going to do? They're sipping that haterade. Coasters stay hot. I thought you were a count. Ari, what happened? All right, we end the season. This is season 3, so I think 2 groups have hit their end. While the queen settles into her young reign, a general has risen in the march, the indomitable Baron Rupert. Is it time? Not yet, General. We need the peasants to be truly living in fear for you to be their savior. Oh yeah, Red's the only one who hasn't hit theirs. It won't be long now. The council will make sure the kingdom is drowning in chaos. Then we will make our move. The Baron's aim is to lower stability to 4 or less, and they got a long way to go. The counts have hit it, though. In a tiny village far to the east, 2 counts meet in a derelict tavern. No one dares even glance in their direction. Another priest left the estate today. He said there was no sense preaching to the truly lost. I've heard the same across the east. We're no longer trapped under the church's thumb. Now we must not falter. If the queen grows proud, we can offer her the ultimate reward. Immortality. For the next stage of the scheme, oh sorry, this is normal voice. The counts must raise authority to 5 or more in 4 seasons. Oh, plotch. They have to raise the roof. In a dingy seaside tavern, 2 patricians of the coast meet to plot their latest scheme. Oi! Good news, my friend. The palace officials have been accepting my bribes. They're becoming more and more open to corruption. What are you getting in return? Oi, not much. A better seat in the council chamber. Access to the queen's room when she's out. That sort of thing. But the most important thing is that the queen's staff are getting used to selling their principles to the highest bidder. So what's next? Palace staff are one thing, but the true prize will be the loyalty of the chancellor and the rest of the queen's inner circle. To do that, we need to demolish their respect for the queen. If the kingdom is in chaos, they will see the queen as an incompetent fool and be much more open to bribes. To advance their scheme, the patricians must lower stability to 4 or less in 3 seasons. Oh, patricians and barons on the same team for once. Interesting. I'm sensing a bit of a green-red alliance. You like the voice? I like the voice too. By royal decree, we can tweak the laws governing how the council votes. We can't pass more than 3 of these laws at once, and only 1 may be used per vote. I am going to select... Oh, I can make it so we raise authority. Oh, if nobles vote for the monarch's choice, they gain 500 personal wealth. Yeah, I'll give you guys money. I'll give you guys some shmun. Team Gred. Welcome to the Gred Alliance. All right. Ooh, the scholars return. I want to know what happens. Valeria and her band of scholars have returned from the wreck of Petronella, my liege. I can't make head or tail of their nonsense. Good. I love nonsense. There's a labyrinth within the ship. A labyrinth that goes deep into the earth. Or into the sky. It was very confusing. Some of my researchers were lost, but no matter. We're going back to find the center. All right, what are our options? They may return, but they need better equipment. Ooh, that one seems goated because we're going to win. Forbid them from going back and fence off the area, or send guards with them. Dude, let's send him with better equipment. That sounds goated. Let's fucking find the center of the labyrinth, chat. I don't think this hurts anyone or helps anyone. We just go A. Oh, purples really want B. Yeah, I mean, when you have a labyrinth, everyone's going to want to see what's at the center of the labyrinth, right? Maybe there's like a minotaur or some shit. If we lose the 90% roll, okay, there we go. Baroness Analog acquires better quality compasses and map-making materials from Valeria's investigators. They return to the wreck at once, full of zeal. Defiance is now aloof. Trade challenge succeeded. Baroness Analog and the other barons tell anyone who will listen that the scholars will return in one piece. Amazing. Let's do the Mad Professor first, because this is me turning into a werewolf. It's time for your meeting with Professor Arthurus, the man who will supposedly cure you of your horrid, bloody dreams. Ah, your majesty, you have quite the rotten pickle on your hands. Bad dreams, yes? Just get to the point. You're in luck. You're speaking to the foremost unraveler of the apiary's mysteries anywhere in the kingdom. But first, my fee. 1,800? Are you smoking fucking Zaza? $1,800, suck my queen dick. Oh. Half has a 60% chance to roll. No, I'm gonna hit the queen. I'm gonna go 35% roll. Fuck it. Succeeded! Wait. I said it. Didn't I tell him to do it for free? Why did I just lose that much money? Wait, what? Did I actually click the wrong one? Did I fat finger? Did I mouse slip Magnus Carlsen style? Or did the game just cringe me? I got scammed? I high rolled a 35% and I got scammed? Oh, this game is cringe. Arthurus helps you lie on a shiny operating table, then restrains you with thick leather straps. Actually, honestly, I'll pay for that. Yeah, I clicked authority. That's fine. And I won the roll. Are you sure this is safe? Absolutely. At least 80% safe, I'd say. He pricks your arm with a small needle and you fall into a blissfully dreamless sleep. When you awake, Arthurus is sitting in a nearby chair, nervously biting his nails. It's worse than I thought, Your Majesty. Your dreams are not mere nightmares. You carry the beast within your blood. Please explain. The curse is mentioned in scattered ancient texts from the East, ones that are often called heretical, and which predate even the 8 disposed gods. The curse's origin is unknowable, but the afflicted are made to roam the world as part human, part beast, a therianthrope. So what are you going to do about it? Only someone with knowledge of ancient magic can cure this affliction. All I can offer is this poppy decoction to keep the dreams at bay. Perhaps that will lessen the urges. I'll take it. Of course, Your Majesty. You take the potion regularly, though it tastes like honey and rubbing alcohol. Mercifully, the dreams fade, but not completely. I'm going to continue taking the potion and try and live with it. You hope that no dreams means no uncontrollable midnight murders, though the thought doesn't fill you with confidence. Okay, hype. Time to get married. Me and Baldy. Your wedding to Marcel is naturally the talk of the kingdom. Nobles and peasants alike travel from across the realm to attend. For a week and a day, the capital is one giant party. It feels like you're the only one not taking part. Instead, you're getting ready for the ceremony. Soon enough, you're standing in St. Bertrand's Cathedral with Marcel at your side. Do you take this man as your lawfully wedded husband? Fuck yeah. Then I pronounce you queen and husband. Look at us. Everyone is winning. The kingdom is secure. We're happy, we're healthy, we're wealthy, we're wise. Marcel is kind of a baddie. Straight up, if you like him bald. By the time you find yourself alone with Marcel, it's past midnight, and you've never felt more tired. You danced so beautifully. It was such a wonderful day, wasn't it? Red not winning, we're betting it all on the Labyrinth. Agree with him. You endure a long conversation in which Marcel seems determined to flatter you relentlessly and agree with everything you say. By night's end, you still don't know who Marcel really is. His real personality is concealed beneath 100 layers of etiquette. You go to your separate bedchambers, still strangers. You're hot. End season. Yes. Okay, purple and green are both on step 2, but they haven't hit it, which is hype for me. This is still winnable. Does green half win if our baby becomes the heir? No. If the baby becomes the heir and becomes king or queen, that actually means it's queen or king Stanzi the third, and we've crushed it. We are fucking tripling up. I want to see the Labyrinth, so let's Labyrinth it up. Valeria and her scholars have returned from the shipwreck, Your Highness. What did they find? We unearthed the ship's log. The Petronella came in contact with a wizard living on an iceberg, and by came into contact, I mean crashed into. This wizard was fatally injured in the collision, perhaps in an attempt to get help, or perhaps in a final act of revenge. He boarded the ship and teleported it all the way to the March. So what about the memory loss? Our wizard friend was a paranoid sort who disliked human contact. He charmed his iceberg to slip out of people's memories, perhaps causing the crash. After the wizard died, his spell must have grown out of control. The dead wizard is still likely aboard the ship. We can mount another expedition to retrieve the body. Or better yet, destroy this stupid wreck and give me my land back. Tom Lug, thank you for the 2 years. Let's go. Thank you for the sub. We can hire adventurers to retrieve the body. Too expensive. We can destroy the ship, or we can keep this whole thing quiet. I'm going to veto this because I'm a broke bitch. I'm sorry, we cannot do it. Let's either keep it quiet or destroy the ship. You have your options, friends. I'm broke. I got no money. Until the ship race comes in, maybe I should have done the ship race first. We're not going to know if we have the shmun. If we have all the dirty dollars we need. Ooh, purple versus red in a battle of wills. Stan, just wanted to say thanks for playing Wild Frost. Just got it and I'm having a blast. Spent 2.5 hours on my first run and was an actual god run. Congrats. I love the game. I'm probably going to play it after this. Wow. Red wants to destroy it after all that. They said they were labyrinth pilled. They were labyrinthine. All right, let's see if we high roll. We failed. A crack team of Marcher siege engineers are sent to destroy the ship from a safe distance with trebuchets. It's as though the ship is protecting itself. Stone after stone misses its mark. One by one, the trebuchets fall apart or snap violently, bisecting nearby engineers. Military goes down. Faith goes down. Authority goes down, which they wanted to go up. This is literally bad for everyone. Oh, you're forced to leave the Petronella where it is, a testament to your failure and a haunted site that peasants will avoid for decades. Oopsie poopsie. What is this one? It's behind a new book. Let's do the end is near for the boat race, I think. The coastal boat race is nearly at a close. I'd hope the coast would win the day, but it appears... How is purple still winning after all of this? Regrettably, things aren't going how the queen bet. How exciting. Truly, the race is of utmost performance. Dude, purple literally beans to everything, and they keep winning. It's scripted. Scripted event. On a completely unrelated note, I have a shipment of copper that is due to intercept the racers any day now. If my ship got in the way, well, who knows what might happen. I dare say the race's outcome could be altered. Of course, I could be convinced to alter the shipment's route instead. Your Highness, we must put a stop to this shameless attempt to sabotage the race. No, I think it's kind of goaty. I think it's kind of goaty, Teebs. 0 honor, 0 authority by Stanz. What's up, Scootish? I would love for him to obstruct this. So what if I just give you guys money to vote for it? Are you guys willing? Are you guys willing to gain some dollars to scam? Dude, purple's gonna be so mad. Purple, I literally are overcoming life and limb, eating seaweed, putting down Amazon riots. And now they're gonna lose the race anyway. Very nicely done. Lots of money exchanging hands right now. This is a very rich run. All right, here we go. Blood and stars. This undermines the very sanctity of the boat race. Baron Sarthak's lumbering ship makes its slow way in front of Crush Force X's boat, blocking the way to the finish line. The copper makes its way to Tavalin ahead of schedule. Oh, trade can't go higher. So good. Soon, nobles and peasants alike gather at the finish line, watching breathlessly as the winner arrives. And it's both scripted! Dude, this is so fucking scripted! I have done everything to scam! How is it a tie? What? It's a fucking forced loss. Clearly I won. My oars crossed the line before yours. But oars aren't part of the boat. My prow was over the line first. Your august majesty, these nobles have bet their life savings on this race. Both have a legitimate claim. What should we do? Oh. Technically, they both lost. I'll take all the money. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. What if we take all the money? I think that's so fucking gangster that I'm gonna do it. What? But we rode all that way. Oh, Queen Stanzi II's a bad bitch. What about my bet? Who gives a shit? I got the money anyway. Oh, So much money. The nobles are appalled, but there's nothing they can do. Damn, purple is angers. Purple is very, very angers, but honestly, that helped you, purple. I got my authority up. Purple, we're on the same team. Well, your serene highness, you may not have won your bet, but you certainly profited from the competition. All good fun, wasn't it? Back on the coast and in the east, word spreads about the queen's greed and unsporting behavior. Many refer to you as the cheat while spitting on the ground. Okay, that helped you guys. Literally everyone got closer to their shit, and I got money. So we're all happy, right? Everyone is very happy about what just happened. Yeah, worth. So worth. Though the race is over, it gripped the kingdom. Similar bets take place as far afield as Saul and Kirth, some successful and others ending in watery deaths. I stole, but you got there. You know what I mean? Let's check the new book. The Archbishop walks into your office and places a bottle of wine on your desk. Fucking W, Riz. Your Majesty, a monk in the coast by the name of Giddlefrith, has been writing a history of the kingdom. His assessment of your predecessor on the throne is full of praise. Since you're King Stanzi's direct heir, this makes you look good too. Sick. No downsides. I'll leave you to enjoy your wine. Wow. Wow. Look at us. Okay, that's a season ender. All right, get your buildings in. I mean, obviously, there's one group that really wants one thing. Feels like it'll happen. But imagine, purple, if you funded a second thing to snipe both of them. Snipe both of them. Could be cool. Okay, no, it's only going to those two. You guys are working together. Cringe. Very cringe. Don't overfund. Overfund. Oh, the theater coming in clutch. You have to fund to make a good prison and a good monument. I'll say that. I also need to use my $8,200 treasury to fucking throw my brass balls around. Sorry, my brass. Oh, no. Everyone wins again. Wait, everyone winning sucks for me. I hate when everyone wins. Oh, on the verge of rebellion? Okay, fair enough. Leo, thank you for the prime. Leggy, thank you for the prime. Let's not let this happen, you know? One voted to rebel. How about a helping hand first? Oh my god, look at all that money. Stanzi the second, I had something I wanted to ask of you. What can I do? As you know, I run a very successful jewelers guild back home in the coast, but the current laws are a little restrictive of my trade. Lots of tariffs and regulations, you know. I was hoping you could push for some changes in the council. Eliminate some of the import duties on the Ateshi jewels, perhaps? You want me to give the coast preferential treatment? I think it's only fair. The other regions just can't compete with us in the jewelry trade. Hell yeah. I love that. I love trade. I'm a trade Andy. And treasury could go up. Honestly, we veto this one. We either do nothing or trade and treasury go up, and I think that's hype. Perfect. Oh, vote B? Sorry, no B's for you to vote. Lobbying for big jewelry. Yeah, I'm big sapphire. We would love an A, imagine. Trade goes up, treasury goes up, everyone's happy. The more trade you have, the more money you have. The more money you have, the more maidens you have. The more manservants you have. The more Marcel the Shells you have. No, looks like C wins. Do nothing. Hey, I tried, hubby. I tried to give you what you wanted. When Marcel doesn't get the result he wanted, he leans over to whisper in your ear. Thank you for trying. I'll admit defeat on this one. For now. Oh, he loves me. Let's talk about my heir real quick. Your marriage to Marcel is not what you'd hoped. He seldom sleeps in your bed, and over breakfast you exchange only a few frosty words before he departs to a board meeting. The last thing on your mind is procuring an heir, but the needs of the kingdom must prevail. Congratulations are in order. The royal wedding was a magnificent affair, but something's still missing. You need an heir. You need someone young whose loyalty is assured. A child of your own would do the trick, even if they're a bastard, or the youngest of your many cousins. My husband and I will have a child together. I need to get his money. Ah, the traditional method. No one will object to that. I'll arrange for you to take a month off from ruling so you can get down to business. A den of corruption. Your Majesty, I was recently accosted in the halls by the Royal Palace by Patrician E.J. Hardy the 14th. Count your lucky stars, I have to deal with him all the time. Your Majesty, I'm pretty sure he offered me a bribe. It was subtle, but the offer was there. If he's bold enough to offer me a bribe, you can be assured the rest of your advisors have also been approached. Even the Chancellor? Even the Chancellor. So what do we do? I'm waiting for word from my little birds, but my instinct is that you can trust the Chancellor. The rest of them? I'm not so sure. We need to call a vote and see if we can stop this sort of behavior from becoming commonplace. Okay. Let's... Okay. I mean, I think A or B are both good, and both sides would want them. You can delay their scheme, or you can raise stability, which hurts both. I feel like red goes A and the other two go B here. Oh, I'm crazy. I'm kooky. I'm loony. I'm literally off my gourd. All right, green, you got delayed. That means red catches up and purple takes the lead. Quite scary stuff, mon frères. Perfect. The votes are in. This is an outrage. Why are you picking on me? Everyone in this council has done a bit of bribery in their day. The investigation into Lord Patrician E.J. Hardy's personal finances will take up a lot of time. You've hampered the Patricians' efforts. Their stat goal will not be evaluated until the end of next season. All right. Well, you stalled them out, and purple takes the lead. General, fantastic news. We're ready to move forward with the plan. The kingdom is in such a state that commoners are begging for someone to save them. All we need is a suitable boogeyman to get them really riled up. The Ashmedian Empire will do, I should think. After all, they've always coveted our lands, especially in the March. And how would our dear queen stop them with the kingdom in such a state? Good thinking, General. While your campaign warns of the Ashmedian threat and proposes a march or defense, we will build an army to back your words. For the next stage of the Baron scheme, they must have the highest military in 3 seasons, so they got some work to do. Wait, purple's got 1 more season. All right, red's got a ton of fucking money. I feel like we have to tax red because they got 2 trade bonuses in a row. Yeah, red, you're getting taxed. Red, you got too much money. You got 2 trade bonuses 2 seasons in a row. Had to do it, kid. Had to do it. No one is rebelling. This is good. We are loyal. We are strong. We are purple. We can do no wrong. Having Plotch in there makes me think that you can do wrong, to be perfectly honest. Let's start horror in the east. Your Majesty, a monster has been stalking my farms at night, smashing down the doors of cottages and feasting on the peasants inside. How many victims? Dozens, Your Highness, and only a few have survived the attacks. The survivors tell a garbled story about gleaming fangs amid a mountain of blood-soaked fur. Oh. Well, well, well. That's not great for us. I don't want to lower stability. I'm down to lower defiance. 35% military doesn't seem great. I think we just big chill here and see what happens. See what happens. Sometimes in running a kingdom, you just have to let democracy take precedence. Shilling Bro, thank you for the 2 months. Chat, thank you for all the subs. It means a lot. I appreciate it. Make sure you check and see if you got your Prime available. If you do, it's free. You get a free sub. Your name pops up. I thank you. It's very transactional, and it's very fun. You're going to love it. If you're watching this on YouTube and you have Amazon Prime, you literally have a free one. You can use it on any streamer on Twitch that has subs available, which is affiliates and partners, of which I am one. What an unbelievably close vote. 3 votes. Wait, give it a second. 3 votes everywhere. 2 votes, 1 vote, and all of a sudden, oh my God. Okay, I'm going to close my eyes and click continue just at a random moment. What happened? What happened? Ah, see, no concern. Wow. The monster continues to menace the east, growing more bold every day. You hear reports that it no longer confines its attacks to the nighttime. Oh, then it's not me, right? Leviathan, thank you for the 5 months. I've been convinced. Soon, peasants are too afraid to tend their crops, which lie rotting in the fields. Oh, that actually helped Red because it lowered their military. Oh, I see. I see. Let's do prying eyes first. Your Highness, you are of course the greatest queen of this century. It is true. Exactly. Indeed, I'm sure that soon all will kneel before you. But your power could be even greater. Death comes for us all, but what if it didn't have to? What if you could be the greatest queen for all millennia? I won't lie, that sounds delightful. How exquisite, Your Highness. I think we may be of one mind, and I believe you're strong enough to take the opportunities I hold. I can arrange more meetings so that we may discuss this matter further. The door bursts open. Ah, so they got to you first. No matter. The counts have agents everywhere, and they've been building up your strength, but there's something more sinister afoot. Their ultimate aim is to recruit you into a cult of immortal blood drinkers. What a tale. All we want is to help the queen. Is this true? Of course not. This is heresy of the highest order. The council must know. Wait, we can lower authority. Wait, does lowering authority hurt purple? Force the monarch to officially refuse the cult. Prevent the counts from seeking private audiences with the queen. Oh, delay purple's scheme. Oh, both of these are good. We just vote B though, right? Green and red. There's a very obvious B here. There's a very obvious B here. Give us money? I'll do it. I'll do it. If you'll do it, I'll give you money. How about that? We feel good? And now if you fuck me on this, I will burn your fields. I will salt the earth. I will take your men, women, and children, and I will fucking lop their heads off in the streets. I am a just queen, but I am a bitter queen. Okay, it seems like I maybe didn't have to be that mean. It all worked out. It all actually worked out. Maybe I could have gone without saying that until we saw the votes start to roll in. It's starting to seem like maybe I look like the crazy one now because you all voted this way, straight up. Amazing. Somehow your schedule becomes chock full of nobles demanding your attention. Your Majesty, a marcher forest has been struck with disease. The barons report there will be a lumber shortage next year. Never mind that, one of our best boat builders on the coast has died, and the patricians are trying to decipher her notes. They make no sense at all. More and more visits take up your time, some important and many decidedly not. You have no chance to speak to the counts at all. The count stat goal will not be evaluated until the end of next season. And then finally, sleepless nights. Hopefully I have an heir. Come now, Stanzy II, why not tell me what's going on? You've slept terribly and are spending lots of time away from the palace. I think I've been cursed. I'm some kind of shape-shifting monster. Let's lie. Nothing to worry about. He crosses his arms. I was only trying to help, but if that's your wish. The two of you don't talk about your insomnia again, but Marcel starts sleeping in a separate room from time to time. Shit. Shit, fuck shit. Did I beans myself? I didn't want to reveal that I was a werewolf. Sitting on the bench beside a sun-beached villa, two patricians of the coast meet to plot their latest scheme. Greetings. What was the voice I did for this one? Greetings, Lord Patrician. I'd like to introduce you to some friends of mine. Good afternoon, noble patricians. A pleasure as always. Hello, is this the place? Ugh, smells like fish. Wow, I take it you found my colleagues' arguments most persuasive then? Indeed, Lord Patrician E.J. Hardy made some excellent points about the Queen's incompetence. The most persuasive part was the giant bag of gold. Unfortunately, the Spy Master and the Chancellor still remain beyond our grasp. But with these two in our pocket, we can do great things. We just need to decide our approach. Ooh. Bankrupt the kingdom and buy the throne outright, or raise others' defiance. Bankrupt the kingdom, you won't. You're pussies, aren't you? There's no shot that you go for a bankrupt the kingdom. Yeah, that's what I thought. I've always known Greens were wieners. Imagine, though, it'd be cool if you bankrupted the kingdom. Imagine, could be good. Could be great, even. All right, you're going to go for raising others' defiance, which you've got a good start on. Ah ha ha. So after all this, our plan is to make the Queen look like the corrupt one? Yeah. After all, isn't her court absolutely rotten with bribes and scandals? Worse than it's been in centuries? Of course it is. And we're to blame. The general public don't need to know that part. We just need to ensure the other nobles hate the Queen enough to support our version of events. For the final stage of the scheme, patricians must raise other regions' defiance to a combined total of at least 12. Okay, let's just lower purple's defiance and then we'll be happy. Because we are loyal, we are strong, we are purple, we do no wrong. +1 stability if more than 50% of nobles vote for any one option. Or the monarch can mark their preferred voting. If chosen, they gain 1 authority. I'll take the stability, and I'll get rid of the one that does nothing. Okay. Wait, so green is on their final arc. Green is winning, man. Let's see what's happening over here. Excellent news from the East, Your Majesty. Prospectors have discovered deposits of silver on my land. Mining will begin. Wait. Baron Octua waves an ancient parchment. The silver belongs to me. The deposit is on our side of the border, and this scroll proves it. This could get nasty, Your Majesty. The border between the East and the March has always been highly contested. Okay, I need to lower defiance. We need to lower defiance, and everyone knows that. So the question is, we need to lower purple, so the East gets it. This is actually good for you, Red. Red, if you pick A, it's good for you. It's good for you. And honestly, just vote against green, you know? Oh, green actually getting the whole army going. Close vote. 30 apart. He's making you lose your land. Land means nothing. Accomplishing goals means everything. Right, Red? You and me know. You and me know. The East owns the silver. Very well, Your Highness. I mean, technically it's the same amount, but... A treasure hoard? Wait, again? Your Majesty, I've received a letter from Count Idor 22. There's trouble brewing. Oh no, what happened? It's serious. An insurrection. It all started when the peasants got hungry. Dyson, thank you for the 21 months of sub. They've surrounded Count Idor's keep and are demanding he gives up his riches. Does he have riches to give up? According to his peasants, his great-great-great-grandfather was quite a collector of antiquities. He asked the council to send aid. Okay. I mean, we must lower defiance. I'm down to give up treasury to lower defiance. Are we all cool with this? To make sure, I veto this. We go C. We go C. We go C, baby. Okay, Red, I don't understand your accent. Red? Red, what are you doing? Huh? I mean, it's a 50% roll. It's a coin flip. Let's see what happens. Liberal psyop. It does feel like a psyop of sorts. Red needs to buff their military. Is that what's going to happen, though? The Count raises a small army of peasants from their own estates who quickly descend upon the keep. Stability is now unstable, unfortunate. Alas, the interlopers are stronger than anyone thought. They break through the troops and loot much of Idur's treasures. Look at this, you got fucked because of it. Authorities now dubious. Can you believe it? For some time, the peasants are seen parading their jeweled brooches and antique swords around the marketplace. I mean, that was good for red. It's just bad for purple, and purple voted for it. Purple, you guys voted for a role that was a 50-50 in your region. It was very likely to lose. As usual, Marcel has spent the day in his office, as far away from you as the palace walls allow. But after you've eaten your separate dinners, he strolls in, wearing an obviously fake smile. I've endured this so-called marriage as long as I could bear, but I simply can't do it anymore. Your esteemed highness, it's time we part ways. I want a divorce. What? But why? Oh, green and red voted for it? My bad. I thought purple voted for it. Well, then green fucked it. Oh, then never mind. Everyone's happy that voted for it. No one fucked it. You really don't know? This comes as a complete surprise? Every time in talk, it ends the same way, with you stamping down everything I wish for. This was never going to work. It's over now, for good or ill. I call for the Archbishop to witness the divorce ceremony. Yes, well, good evening. Your Majesty, I know this is awkward, but I'll ensure it goes as smoothly as possible. Surely you can't support this. Your Majesty, I care about the kingdom. And King Consort Marcel was very convincing that the kingdom is better without him being married to you. All right, let's get this done. You can't divorce me. I'm divorcing you. Very well. You're now divorced. Okay, defiance goes up no matter what. So I need to raise green defiance if possible. Is that possible? These are all the same. How do I know which one? What? I can't believe it came to this. Soon Marcel is ready to leave. It's a pity it ended up this way, but it's probably better in the long run, isn't it? Then he's gone, leaving you in the palace, but no one but your honor guard, your huge household of servants, the palace watch, and your inner circle of advisors, practically alone. Word gets out. The kingdom is shaken by the news. In the capital and beyond, everyone's gossiping about what happened. Depths below. Yes, thank God it raised them. Your August Majesty, you rejected my dear Marcel? My own blood? This is an outrage. The apple doesn't fall far from the tree, I see. Excuse me? I and my fellow patricians worked hard to put a dowry together for poor Marcel. Tailor his outfit, prepare the feast. Now that the marriage is dissolved, I petition the queen to refund the cost of our wedding. Here's the answer. Suck my ass. How about that, chat? Purple, you want to raise authority? We go see here. Suck my ass. Red, what are you doing? Green, you're crazy? What is happening in this vote? Things have flipped. Red? Green? I mean, this lowers green's defiance, which doesn't really do anything. Okay. I mean, I lose 1900, but that's fine. I'm rich. I'm confused at what's happening here. I don't understand the vote, but that's fine. It gives, it gives some patricians money. True. There's still some grumbling about the divorce, but the bottom one didn't. But the coin helps to keep them sweet. As for Marcel, he lives happily on the lone wolfie's estate. He may run into problems with his unconventional religious beliefs, but that's no longer your problem. Okay, tough season. Tough season. While playing a game of chess in an austere castle, two counts of the East discuss their schemes against the crown. Blood and stars! The queen must get a better grip on the kingdom, otherwise our plans fall apart. The count's aim is to raise authority to 5, and they're not there. Your Majesty, these upstarts are saying they have a right to your throne. Yeah, they're very close. They're very close, man. My heir? Let's find out. There should be an extension on screen that shows you your role in money. Your quest for an heir is finally complete. You stand before the council holding a small child in your arms. Should I die, I ask that my crown be passed down to... my child. The assembled nobles break out into polite applause. By designating an heir, you've cemented the stability of the kingdom. Whose baby is it? Your Serene Highness, may I be the first to congratulate you on the birth of your child? What is their name? Stanzy III. Excellent, Your August Majesty. I'm sure that little Stanzy III will grow up to be a chip off the old block. Purple rebel is auto green win. Yeah, don't rebel. I think they already rebelled though. So what are you gonna do? Cringe. Mining news? You guys can vote for whatever you want. I'm just the queen here. Your Highness, you recall, the silver deposits between the East and the March? Our miners followed a rich vein and broke into a series of small caverns lined with smooth silver. What's more, there are tunnels leading to the surface. The surface of the March, my liege. The mine is ours, as I always said. I refer once again to the official documents. Murmurs rise among the council. Okay. I mean, we have to lower defiance. Otherwise, green wins. Are we all cool with that? Are we all cool with that? I think we're all cool with that. It makes the most sense to us. Whew. Let's just keep everyone chill. I know authority is low. I know stability is low, but I promise I will get us through these trying times. Why did Purple rebel? I'm not sure. I'm not sure if it will affect us, though. Word gets around the March that you're still considering the situation. As the people grow impatient, legal scholars dive into the Marcher documents. Cool. Purple lost for free? Did Purple lose? I mean, they can't achieve their goal. Purple just needs to boost authority, but they went for the rebellion. They technically do have the strongest military. We'll see. Unrebel. Herd mentality. People just see their name and they want to do it. Remember when I came to you with word of a monster preying upon peasants in the East? It's difficult to forget. I have reasons to believe the culprit may be one of my fellow counts. Count Dawsnow, to be precise. The peasants believe that Count Dawsnow transforms into a colossal, bloodthirsty beast once every 7 nights. Do we know of something like this happening before? Only in legend. King Karvek II was said to turn into such a beast and slaughter his servants at night. A despot, they give it the 7 months. But in the day, he was as mild-mannered as a baby duck and had no memory of his crimes. Perhaps the same is true here. What should I do? Pray, do not call a public vote on the matter. It would embarrass him greatly for no good reason. Oh, Defiance is going to go up no matter what. Unless... I'm kind of okay with Defiance going up. And if I arrest him, that helps red. This helps red. I'm going to send him a message. You receive a reply from Count Dawsnow before the week is out. I can only apologize for my indiscretions. From now on, I will confine myself to my dungeon when I experience my little episodes. I appreciate you handling this matter privately. The dozens of murder peasants would probably not call this justice, but stability is up and defiance is down. We're feeling good here. But the attacks do stop. Okay, season ends. No one hits. Season ends, no one hits. In the grand hall of Baron Jordonian's castle, a number of figures are hunched around the hearth, plodding away. You made me look like a fool. I promised them strength and safety, but they think I'm a fraud. I'm sorry, General. Our forces are having some trouble at this moment, especially after... I'm not interested in excuses. We need to rebuild our strength. The Baron's aim is to have the highest military. Any auctioners? Oh, you can get military right here. You can get authority. Purple, you wanted authority at one point. I'm so annoyed at the rebelling purple. That's your brothers and sisters. I don't know what to tell you. I'm not the one that told them to rebel. In fact, I don't think they should rebel. I don't like when they rebel. You know? Purple, save your money. Save your money. Game's almost over, bros. Save your money for what? Save your money for what? Looks like we're gonna get... Wait, raise military, lower military is so funny. Holy shit. The other teams are funding enough just to counteract, and they can spend half as much. That's so funny that purple and green are doing this. And it's costing so much money. It's a nothing burger. It's $100,000 nothing burger. Isaac, thank you for the 5 months. Red being bullied. Purple's rebelling. Let's stop the rebellion and then we'll be good. Scandal in the council? There's an odd atmosphere as you walk into the council chambers today. The assembled nobles are tense, like lions who have just sighted a tasty-looking antelope. Hail, my liege. We've received worrying reports about the conduct of the crown over the last few years. What are you talking about? Terrible accusations, your highness. So serious they must be addressed at once. Forgive me, but you're accused of wanton bribery, buying council votes and selling positions at court to the highest bidder. Can't this wait? We're in the middle of a civil war. In such difficult... Oh, this is this guy. In such difficult... What was his voice? Times. It's more important than ever that we can trust our queen, don't you think? After all, what if the rebels have a point? Preposterous! On the contrary, your supreme majesty, I can assure the assembled nobles that you have personally turned this council chamber into a den of corruption. You personally offered me money from the Treasury in exchange for patrician votes. I'm sure plenty of other nobles can attest to receiving similar offers. Dude, chill. It's true. The queen has been buying votes off me for years. I'm just ashamed. Officers, arrest these fools. But the palace watch make no move. I can back up the patricians' accusations. In fact, several officers of the watch have come to me saying if the queen paid them to stuff the council's ballot box. But this is all lies. Of course, no one knows the in and outs of the Treasury better than I. I've had suspicions for years that the queen has been embezzling public funds. I would have spoken up earlier, but the queen threatened me with a gruesome fate. Wait, is green win literally because purple rebelled for no reason? That's unfortunate. Get me a lawyer. All in due time. You'll have the best legal team that my money can buy. While we're preparing for that, though, can I have a council vote on temporarily stripping the queen of her sovereignty and electing a regent? Excuse me, but it's been established that the votes are compromised. I don't think now is the time for decisive action. I think now is the time for decisive action, not democracy. The martial gestures and 2 officers grab you by the arms. Just like that, you're no longer the queen. As you're carted off to the dungeon, you look back to see a smirking Lord Patrician E.J. Hardy XIV handing the crown over to new regent Nestor. You'll regret this. A few minutes later, you're tossed into a cold, damp cell under the palace. You don't live to see the trial, of course. Someone accidentally spills some arsenic into your porridge. Very clumsy of them. As you lie on your deathbed, puking and convulsing, the regent Nestor delivers a tearful speech to the grieving masses. Terrible shame, etc., etc. But he will be honored to take over. You'd be more upset, but you're too busy dying. Politics is a tricky game. There's no shame in losing. Damn, purple, you guys absolutely omega through. This game could have gone on. What was that? What was that rebellion about? I feel like usually when people say a team threw, it's not true. The only person who's thrown has been me when I went broke that first game. That was just a full-on throw. Green better than queen. If you feel that way, you feel that way. The patricians win their second round matchup and make it to the final 3. If we can't win, neither can you. That's fine. I am not against you. Do we have to draw the Microsoft Paint drawing again? I am just one of the 4 players. You chose green over me, and that's totally fine. First time I'm not green in this game and green finally wins. Tough. You chose every option against us. I've chose every option against teams, and that team has won. And also, I didn't choose every option against you. I tried to help you win the fucking boat race for an hour. Oh no, purple. I did choose those options against you, yeah, for sure. Queen Stanza II is remembered as an unscrupulous crook, and the patricians as the saviors of the kingdom. History, after all, is written by the winners. The barons withdrew support, and the wave of popular momentum behind General Rupert petered out. He is soon just another bitter old soldier, ranting that he could have been king. The counts, led by Devon Lettuce, launched a rebellion that accomplished nothing besides distracting the queen while cunning schemers took the throne. Once Nestor secured the throne, the patricians wasted no time filling the palace with loyal toadies. Anyone loyal to the old regime was cast out under accusations of corruption. The common folk celebrated, finally, an honest king. I just think chat hates women. The king won, but the queen lost. Feels like your misogyny is showing, chat. Don't forget I'm a werewolf. Very cool. Good run. Actually, good run. Hey, Purple, you chose to rebel, and that's the thing about it. I ruled for 2 years and 6 months. I married Marcel, and then I kind of boomed my marriage. I did have a child, and I had good trade. So I think if we could have survived 1 or 2 more seasons, we were there. Uno Mas? No shot. You can't play 2 of these in 1 day. And also, playing 2 of these when it's just me reading and then one of the teams throwing, it's like, you know, that's enough reading for me. So if you've been watching this on stream, make sure you follow. We will play more in the future, and you want to be alerted. You can also join the Discord. We give special Super Stans alerts when we're playing this game because it's one of the most important games to my community. And you can check out the other recordings on my gaming channel, !gaming. Ending the YouTube recording now. Gonna play some more games on stream. I'll see you all in a minute.